If you're planning to buy the Ace Pro 2 close-up lens to get a better focus while filming, watch this video first, and you might end up saving 150 bucks. Action cams have a big problem with focus. They're set to infinite focus, and that is great for action sports, but with the newer models like the Ace Pro 2, they offer more opportunities. With the flip-up screen, it's much easier to record yourself, and that's great for vlogging, but that in itself creates a problem. Anything closer than 1 to 2 meters in front of the camera is out of focus. So people at Insta360 came up with solution, a close-up lens. This thing is awesome. It attaches to the camera very easy and has a manual dial to attach the focus distance. But there is one downside. It costs 150 bucks, and that is half the price of the camera. I get that sometimes lenses are much more expensive than the cameras, but those are complex mirrorless systems. I mean, maybe this is also a complex lens. What do I know? Well, I know that I don't have another 150 bucks to spend on a new lens after buying the camera. So here is what I did. I was thinking one day, what do nearsighted people do? They wear glasses. So what if my camera could wear glasses? So I tested my theory. I grabbed a pair of reading glasses, I think they were 2x diopters, and I attached them to the camera. And it worked. I got a better focus, and the background was a bit blurry. I felt like I discovered something new. I even planned to go to a local optics shop to get a 3x diopter and 3D print some kind of adapter to attach it to the camera. But then I thought, wait, I can't be the only one. So I looked it up, and yeah, there is a whole community around this. People attaching diopters to the Ace Pro 2, and there is even an adapter specifically for it. Basically, Insta360 didn't come up with this on their own. They were inspired by a YouTuber who tried this trick on his original Ace Pro. And I felt kinda conflicted. On one hand, I was happy that I found a better solution, but also a bit disappointed that I didn't discover anything new. Never mind, I ordered both the 52mm lens adapter and some generic camera diopters. Well, I did manage to improve one thing, and I'll take that as a win. The adapter attaches with a tiny screw, and you need a hex key to tighten it. So I created my own knob that I can tighten or loosen with hand. Cannot just tighten it once and forget about it, because it loosens over time, so you need to carry that hex key with you all the time. I also ordered a replacement lens for the Ace Pro 2, so when that arrives, I can just glue the adapter to the extra lens, and that way I'll have one permanently modified lens. Okay, so this is the difference between the lenses. This is the 1x, and by itself, it doesn't really make much difference. It moves the focus to about 1 meter, and that's not useful for anything. And this is the 2x. And the 2x should be in focus at 60. At 60, if you go to 50, this is 50. 40, it's much better, but not a huge difference. I would say it moves the focus to about 60 centimeters away from the camera. And most kids online skip the 3x, but you can just stock them up. I have the 1x and I have the 2x on top of it. They just add up, and that gives me 3x. The numbers just add up. 50, 40, 30, 20 centimeters. I think at 30 or 40 is in focus. And this is what I use when I want to record myself from about 40 centimeters away from the camera. But there is a downside. As you move, the stabilization on the edges becomes pretty bad. I'll probably look into getting a proper 3x diopter. And this is the 4x, which moves the focus to about 20 to 30 centimeters away from the camera. 30, and the focus should be around here somewhere. But if you move to 40, then it loses focus, and that's why I use the 3x stacked up lenses. And most people recommend this for vlogging, but for me personally, it's a bit too close to the camera, but it's still usable. When I ordered those diopters, I wanted to order only the 2 and the 4x because I didn't think I would need the other ones. I wouldn't use the 10x at all, but I'm so glad I didn't because I use the 10x all the time. Let me show you how that looks. So this is the 10x. It basically adjusts the focus to about 10 centimeters, even less, away from the camera. We are at 50. This should all be out of focus. 40, 30, 20, and this should be in focus. This is 10 centimeters. We can go down to 5 and this still will be in focus. I used the 10x for capturing this shot in my last video, and you can see it gives a really nice background blur, almost like something you get from a big DSLR. If you don't mind the hassle of attaching lens diopters, definitely try this option. This was a really cheap alternative. Both the adapter and the 4 lenses, actually the 4 diopters, cost me 20 bucks, and that is a huge difference.